Have you ever wondered what Toge would be like with more than two people? Wonder no more, because today I'm going to show y'all exactly what it's like, and I'm going to show you how to get involved in the action. So what we have here is a B-Class 12-person race at Mount Haruna. I went to the event builder, spent about 30 minutes laying down checkpoints, hopped in my Discord, invited a bunch of people to race, and here we are. And I know what you might be thinking, 12 people? That seems a bit crowded. How on earth is that supposed to be a clean race? And to be fair, it wasn't a particularly clean race for everybody. It was a little scrappy, you know? But what it definitely wasn't was vindictively dirty. If you got pushed off the track, you knew it was a mistake. Places were given back and apologies went out immediately. And that's really the remedy for the scourge of dirty drivers in random public online lobbies. This little thing I'm trying to put together called a community. So let me get the Discord plug out the way up front. The Discord's only been up for just under 2 weeks, but already we have over 300 members from all parts of the world. Meaning you can take advantage of clean, competitive, and friendly races no matter where you live in the world. We got an extremely active tuning channel with roles clearly identifying who the tuners are in the channel. On top of that, we got a forum broken out into each individual class where you can post your own tunes. If you want to learn about racecraft in a certain discipline, or you want to learn to do liveries, well, we got roles specifying who does what. And everybody's just been so friendly so far, passing knowledge around, sharing it like candy. Everyone is getting better. That's enough monologuing about my Discord. If you want to join, you will. If not, it's cool. Let's actually talk about the race. We are running B-Class at this custom Mount Haruna with 12 people. I got the Toyota Corolla out the garage and I've been leading the race so far. But there's no excitement in escorting people to Gapplebees, and I do make a lot of mistakes. And by misjudging the inside apex of that corner, I fed the guardrail to my front bumper and allowed a classically colored Lotus Elise to overtake me. The weakness of my vehicle is definitely the brakes. Everywhere else it seems to be doing pretty well. We're going to get alongside the opponent here, and he's going to feed that barrier to his Lotus Elise. We've taken back first place, but we are not in the clear. The Lotus Elise didn't lose too much time, and I still got another car on my ass. Trying my best to just hit these apexes, use my brakes to rock the weight around, and now I make a dive for the apex because the guy behind me is too close for comfort. That was definitely a miscalculation on my part. Because while I do technically have the inside currently, check out this perfectly executed switchback. There was a little bump there, but that's like rubbing his racing. That wasn't too bad. We both made the checkpoint. But we only have a handful of corners to go, and my brakes really suck, so I know I gotta play some defense here. I'm gonna cover down on the inside, offering him the switchback opportunity so that I can have the inside for the next corner. My plan is to do this all the way down the mountain, but my opponent has other plans with a beautiful outside overtake to secure the inside line that I was trying to take. I attempt to switch back, but there's a Lotus there. I dive for the apex again to keep first place in front of me, while preventing third place from taking the inside line. With only 4 major corners left, we got very few opportunities left. If we miss our braking zone, have to lock up to avoid hitting first place, and somehow still have second place secured. I now have to let go of the notion that I am going to secure first place. Now the smartest thing for me to do is defend my second place, and maybe first place will go off and I'll win the race. But I go off, and I have to stay off because I cannot feed any more guardrails to my car. A new second place appears like that Pokemon that just won't leave you alone in the tall grass. And somehow, the game thinks I made that checkpoint. I mean, I'll take it. And we get to the one difference I included in this race, a longer back stretch. We end up bringing home third place in what was an awesome community race. And you're all invited because community is the remedy to subpar online racing.